Most people think that Epcot is mainly an adult park, but there's a lot more for toddlers to do than you might think. In fact, there are 7 attractions for kids who don't meet the thrill ride height requirements. So in today's video, I'll rank these attractions based on how interesting they usually are to toddlers. But first, hi, I'm Holly, and welcome to It's a Great Disney Day. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and click all so that you're able to see all my weekly Wednesday uploads. Be sure to stick around to the end and I'll give you touring tips on the best times to visit these attractions. We'll start off with the number 7 attraction, Spaceship Earth. This attraction is located in the geodesic sphere, aka the Epcot ball. While this is a classic and beloved by adults, this is a slow-moving 15-minute ride in the dark filled with animatronics, none of which are Disney characters. Personally, I love this attraction, but it's been a place I've used for years for my kids to take a nap. This is a Tier 2 Fastpass attraction, and a Fastpass may not be needed. But there's only a few Tier 2 attractions that can build a wait, and this is one of them, so I often do book a Fastpass for Spaceship Earth. Number 6 is Living with the Land. This attraction is a 20-minute boat ride tour through the Land Pavilion's greenhouses. While there's a lot to look at, 20 minutes can be a long time to maintain a toddler's attention. While most adults enjoy this attraction, this can be another great place for a toddler to take a nap. This is a Tier 2 Fastpass attraction, but unless you're going during a super busy season like a 9 or 10 out of 10 crowd level, you likely won't need a Fastpass. And in my opinion, if you need a Fastpass and you don't have one, this would be an attraction to skip. Number 5 is Journey into Imagination with Figment. This is an attraction that toddlers are probably going to enjoy more than the adults. There's a lot going on, there's lots to look at, and kids love Figment. This is another Tier 2 Fastpass attraction that rarely has a wait unless it's the really busy season. Most any day you can count on this to be a walk-on. Number 4 is The Seas with Nemo and Friends. The ride simulates being underwater, and you ride past show scenes from the movie as Marlin and friends search for Nemo. This is a really cute 5-minute ride at the entrance of the Seas with Nemo and Friends pavilion. Toddlers absolutely love this ride, however, it is in the dark. So if your little one's afraid of the dark, you might want to use your flashlight on your cell phone. This is another Tier 2 Fastpass attraction. However, you don't need a Fastpass, especially if you ride this attraction in the morning. If your toddler is not going to want to ride the Seas with Nemo and Friends and would rather skip it and go see the Seas or Turtle Talk with Crush, you can enter in through the left side of the pavilion and go straight into the aquarium areas. Number 3 is Turtle Talk with Crush. This is not really a ride. This is kind of a theater show where Crush swims in and talks to the children through a microphone. They can even ask Crush questions. This is another Tier 2 Fastpass, and you may or may not need a Fastpass for it. If you plan on being in the pavilion before 11 o'clock, I would say you don't need a Fastpass. I say just show up. They usually have shows scheduled about every 15 minutes. But if you don't plan to visit until later in the evening, you may need a Fastpass for this. The number 2 attraction is Gran Fiesta tour starring the 3 Caballeros. This is a 6-minute boat ride through scenes from Mexico. Similar to Nemo and Friends, you pass through different areas in Mexico where you see Donald doing various things. Toddlers love looking for and spotting Donald. And at the end, you get to see the 3 Caballeros perform. This is really an attraction that everyone in the family is going to enjoy. This attraction does not offer Fastpass, and it can have a short wait, but the line moves really fast. So even if you see a little bit of a line, don't skip this ride. But if you get there around 11 o'clock, as soon as the World Showcase opens, you'll be fine. And the number 1 most interesting attraction for toddlers is Frozen Ever After. It's got everything from Olaf to Sven and all the main scenes from the movie. There's a segment of the ride where the boat goes backwards and down a little bit of a hill, but it's really not that scary. It is currently one of the most difficult to get fast passes in Epcot, and it's a tier 1 attraction. Wait times can be an hour and a half, even in the slower seasons. But if you can't get a fast pass for this attraction, here's a Hollie hack for you. Go first thing at 9 a.m. While the rest of the World Showcase doesn't open until 11 a.m., Frozen Ever After begins operation at 9. So let's talk some touring tips, and I'll give you some bright ideas on how to work these attractions into your Epcot day. Number 1, book your Fast Pass for Frozen Ever After around the 11 a.m. mark. If you arrive at Rope Drop, you can go straight to the Land Pavilion. The taller members of the family can ride Soarin, while whoever stays with the toddler can ride Living with the Land. Third, I would head over to the Seas with Nemo and Friends, ride the attraction, and then visit Turtle Talk with Crush. On the way to World Showcase, stop by and have a ride on the number 5 attraction, Journey into Imagination with Figment. And at 11 o'clock, I would head to Gran Fiesta Tour and then Frozen Ever After before the 11 a.m. Fast Pass expires at noon. And last but not least is Spaceship Earth. I really recommend riding Spaceship Earth just before leaving for a midday break. But if that doesn't work for your plans, maybe schedule a 10 a.m. Tier 2 Fast Pass and plan to ride it between Turtle Talk with Crush and Journey into Imagination. And you may want to keep in mind that Spaceship Earth closes for a 2.5-year refurb starting mid-2020. So which of these attractions do you think your child will most like? And if you have any questions, be sure and leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you feel it's helpful in planning a Disney World vacation. Well, until the next video, remember, wherever you are, make it a great Disney day. See ya!
And in 1969, from somewhere else,